miss. So why was there a need for reform?
Class, okay. For our final project in U.S. history, you'll be analyzing a significant event in our history that has occurred since World War II. The events will be picked through a lottery, in which you will get a number and pick accordingly. The presentation will be the notes for our class on your particular event. Okay? Slow, get off the heater. Thank you. You should include a time frame, people involved, any causes and effects, as well as its importance in American history. Okay? Events from which you can choose are below. I'll be giving you a couple days over the next couple weeks to sort through the books to gather necessary information on your event and / or to your resources to find information. Okay? The events are listed below. I'm going to pass this around. Any questions? Sloan, get off the vent.
But Megan's on the vent too.
Get off the vent. Megan, you too.
No.
Civil Rights Acts passed. What am I going to do with this? This assignment is so boring.
This whole class is boring. Oh, Assassination of Malcolm X. That's what I'll do.
Assassination of Robert Kennedy. Was that the president? Oh, I need to write Ethan a note.
The assassination of Martin Luther King. That should be easy.
Hey, excuse me, miss, you need to be sitting in the back of the bus.
I am not moving out of this seat.
No, you need to be in the back of the bus. That's how it is.
Nope, I'm gonna sit.
Hey, yo, Rosa, come back here. Girl, come on. Relax. Our superior!
Ah!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Jesus, kid.
Say hello to my little friend.
I have a dream. I have a dream that all men are created equal.
Amen, brother, I feel you. Yeah, King?
That we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. It don't matter our color. It don't matter where we're from.
And that is our presentation. Ta-da!
That is not what happened. I've got some handouts for you. I think they'll help you. They're guided readings, but you can figure them out. Due by tomorrow. Oh yeah, and by the way, Martin Luther King was assassinated on a balcony in the head.
You got all this stuff offline. Is there anything that you can do?
I can play the flute.
Truman signs Executive Order 9981, which states, "It is hereby declared to be the policy of the President that there shall be equality of treatment and opportunity for all persons in the armed services without regard to race, color, religion, or national origin." 1948, July 26. May 17th, 1954, the Supreme Court rules on the landmark case Brown v. Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas, unanimously agreeing that segregation in public schools is unconstitutional. December 1st, 1955, NAACP member Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat at the front of the colored section of a bus to a white passenger, defying a Southern custom of the time. Martin Luther King is an instrumental person in leading the boycott. September 1957, in Little Rock, Arkansas, formerly all-white Central High School learns that integration is easier said than done. 9 black students are blocked from entering the school on the orders of Governor Orville Faubus. President Eisenhower sends federal troops and the National Guard to intervene on behalf of the students, who became known as the Little Rock Nine. April 16, 1963, Martin Luther King is arrested and jailed during anti-segregation protests in Birmingham, Alabama. He writes his seminal Letter from Birmingham Jail, arguing that individuals have the moral duty to disobey unjust laws. July 2nd, 1964, President Johnson signs the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the most sweeping Civil Rights Act legislation since Reconstruction. The Civil Rights Act prohibits discrimination of all kinds based on race, color, religion, or national origin. The law also provides the federal government with the powers to enforce desegregation. Whew.
So in 1946, Malcolm Little was arrested for burglary and was sentenced to 7 years in prison. In 1952, he became a Muslim with the name Malcolm X, and he changed his last name Little, which was given to him as a slave name, and he changed it to X. And he became a religious leader and worked hard to spread the message of the Islam religion. But then he broke away from the religion and founded his own religion. And because of his separation from Islam and his outlook on all races, assassinations were plotted. At a speaking engagement in the Manhattan's Audubon Ballroom, 3 gunmen shot Malcolm 15 times at close range on February 21st, 1965. Malcolm believed in African American power and did not believe in equality like Martin Luther King Jr. did. And he thought Islam would solve racism.
So on June 4th, 1968, Kennedy had just won the primary elections in California because he was looking to be president in 1968. And he was going to another press conference in the Ambassador Hotel, but he was shot while he was going through the kitchen. And there are 3 theories in his assassination. The first one is Saran, a Palestinian Arab, and he was the one that was sentenced to death for killing him because they were the only one that they were sure of. Then there was also a young girl in a polka dot dress running from the pantry saying gleefully, "I shot him, I shot him." Then there was a second gunman who was seen behind Kennedy with a pistol, but he ran off before anyone else could see him. The next day, Kennedy died at Good Samaritan Hospital.
Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated by James Earl Ray at the Lorry Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. He was shot in the face and fell off his balcony and was later transferred to the hospital and was pronounced dead.